Bobby, what about the story of winning your first tennis racket and pitching nickels and pitching pennies with the old paper route, and then you got into a marble match and won your first tennis racket?
That's exactly right. I won my first tennis racket with a little fellow who lived next door. He wanted to play marbles, and I was a marble shark, and he wanted to play out of his class, so he challenged Bobbyriggs. I won all his marbles. He said, gee, I like to play some more marbles, but I don't have any marbles. He said, you're starting tennis now. You don't have a racket. My sister doesn't play. She'll let me have the racket. If I sell you that racket, would you give me 100 marbles for my sister's tennis racket? So I gave him the marbles back that I'd won from him for the tennis racket. Then he wanted to play more marbles. I said, okay. I wound up with the racket and all the marbles. What do you think of that?
Well, that's your story, I guess it is. Then what about another time you won a tennis racket? From a dog, no less?
That's right. This school teacher where I went to school there in Highland Park, he had this pet Irish setter. And after his matches, he had the habit of tossing his racket up in the air like that, and the Irish setter, I'd catch it right like that between his teeth, you see. So I was watching for this one day, and when they threw the racket up for the dog, I ran up there and I beat the dog. I caught it. I said, Mr. Allen, I could use this tennis racket more than the dog because my racket is shot now and I could really use it. He says, you were pretty fast. You're a nice kid. You can have it. And that's how I got my second racket.
And that's when you started to become the tennis player and the hustler, all
That's right.
all wrapped up in
A
one.
long time ago, Reggie, but I'll never forget it.